Hello, this is Deck Tech for Super Pro Rainbow MTG. Red deck wins. So we'll go through our mana base. First we got 23 mountains. Very complicated mana base. But yeah, 23 mountains. And then for creatures we'll do we got 4 Rakdos Cracklers. And then 3 Stone Rites. Rakdos Cracklers are simple 2/2 for 1. Stone Rites are good for the mid game because they soulbound for fire breathing, so you can just use the extra mana you have to pump into the guys. Then we got 3 Vexing Devils, which are pretty much pay 1 mana, do 4 damage to target player. 3 Stormkirk Nobles, 1/1, 0 unblockable for humans, and whenever they do damage, they get a +1/+1 counter. So turn 3, they get a couple +1/+1 counters for against most decks. Then we get a playset of Ash Zealots here. So they're 2/2 first strike haste for 2 red, which kind of seems like, oh, that's awesome, right? But then people read there, whenever a player casts a spell from a graveyard, it deals 3 damage. That's all they read. They're like, oh, I'll never use that ability. Don't use these guys. These guys are amazing. Just the flashback damage bonus is amazing. Just like you're playing Azorius Control. Oh, Snapcaster, flashback a spell. Well, you're taking 3 damage for doing that, buddy. Yeah. But so we got 4 Ash Zealots, so very, very cheap so far. 3 Shred Freaks, or 2/2 haste for 2 hybrid mana, and then we got a Archwing Dragon, just one of. He's a flying 4/4 haste, and at the end step, throw it to your hand. So he's in a budget replace of Thundermaw Hellkite, but I might be using one. And then we got our playset of Fell Riders. So normally in the budget deck I don't have these, but I bought them when they're like $2 each. So now they're like $9 each. So that's the creature base. And then we'll go on to spells. For spells we got Pillar of Flame. We got 4 Pillar of Flames. They're really good for stone. They're good for Stranglroot Geist and Gross Messengers because the Undying, they'll get exiled instead. And then we have 4 Searing Spears. They're just good burn. 3 Brimstone Volleys, which normally we morbid for the 5 damage. So it's a 3-drop. It deals 3 damage to a creature or player. Morbid, it deals 5 damage instead. Normally we'll just do the 5 damage to hit somebody in the face for 5 damage. Because creatures, we'll Pillar of Flame our own guy just to do 5 damage for the game. And then we do Run Thunderous Wrath. It's a 6-drop, but you can Miracle it for 1, and it deals 5 damage to a creature or player. So that's just a 1-of in this deck. And then we'll do a sideboard look at. Oop, that's not a sideboard here. So for the mirror match, we do 2 Volcanic Strengths. So a red and a colorless enchant creature gets +2/+2 and has Mountain Walk. So if you're going up against a Rakdos deck or another red deck wins, our creatures are unblockable. Then we got 3 Traitorous Bloods for Selesnya, aggro, and stuff, just to take control of their big guys. For token decks and White Weenies, we got Electrickery. You can overload it to wipe their little board of Lingering Souls or something. Then against decks that like to put out a bunch of people or just block with some bigger dudes and we can't push through, we do Pyreheart Wolves to make the roll creatures have to be blocked by 2 or more, so it limits their amount of blocking. Then for another mirror match opportunity, we do Forge Devils. They're 1-drop 1/1 when they enter the battlefield, deal 1 damage to a creature and you take 1 damage. So they play their 1-drop, we play ours, we kill their 1-drop, which is actually better than you think. And we're going to dismiss that we're low on battery here. And then we do 4 Flames of the Firebrand for those pesky matches up with a bunch of creatures and we're not burning them and killing them, we can't get through. We'll Flame the Firebrand for the getting through. So this deck will be played on... This deck will be used on a tournament this Friday. So hopefully you learned a little bit about this deck. The only cards missing are Thunderous Wrath, Thundermaw Hellkite. If we do get the Thundermaw Hellkite, we'll probably just replace it with a Thunderous Wrath. Thank you for watching.